Hello everybody, how's everybody doing today? My name is Alberto Perez Bermudez. I found out that I was HIV positive when I was 18 years old. Unfortunately, I never protect myself, and also I never use a condom. And I was thinking it's not gonna happen to me. Welcome to my friend. How you doing? I'm glad that you're here. So basically, what I'm talking about today is the International Conference on Stigma. I know you're doing a great job. I appreciate what you're doing. So hopefully we can do it together. Can I put you on a live right now with me? You and me? Can we go live? I appreciate if we can go live. Or when you're ready. Because I would love to do that if you don't mind. Let's go live. So basically, for the first time, we were recognized by the International Conference on AIDS that we did, and we're so proud of that. We recognize that now we're gonna be doing more stuff related to HIV, heterosexual issues, and also HIV. For seniors too. I'm sorry, for seniors too, because now we're living longer, and we do a lot of different things that we need to do for ourselves, and that's why we. Basically, I would like to go live with you so I can talk to you about it, and. But so
Hi.
hi, finally, it's a pleasure. You
Yes.
don't understand.
Yes.
This is for me. It's no. I feel so privileged. I feel so excited about having you here. It's just
Thank you.
no,
Thank
it's
you.
exciting. So, and let me be honest with you. You're the first person I go live with. I
Really?
haven't done it with nobody. Um,
Wow. Why is that?
No, I don't know. For some reason, to be honest with you, the people they're not interested. Just you and me. I don't know. They just or they don't care about it, or they live in their own life, or they're doing whatever. But now,
Right.
I mean, I feel more powerful. You know why? Because of you
Why?
and the internet. No,
Thank you.
seriously, and the international conference on stigma. That for the first time we
Right.
recognize people are HIV positive, heterosexual like me, and senior. So I'm excited. That's
Exactly.
what I went live to share with everyone, and
Wow.
not
I have a
yes,
question.
man.
So, how do you feel you have been helping the Hispanic community as far as HIV?
Well, it's kind of difficult to reach those populations, not even the Hispanic, but the Black community too. Everybody else.
Yeah.
But I don't give up.
Yeah.
People sometimes they don't show up to because I did like three different workshops for the three people population, right? The first one for senior, and the second one for Hispanic, and then no one I leave it open. Like it was called Positive Heterosexual Network because I know there's a lot of stuff that you guys have, like all the different things
Right.
Walmart has already,
Right.
and also
Yeah.
um, young people and gay people, but we kind of
Yes.
I feel lonely sometimes, because I'm the only one who's open about it, and we're trying to put a group together, and
Yeah.
for the first time,
I think that as a community, what I mean by community, us living with HIV, we all should come together and provide support to one another because it can be hard. And I try to put that on my videos a lot of times that HIV is it's a everybody thing. It's different cultures, different backgrounds. And so it would be good if more HIV positive warriors could come together, like what you and I just decided to do, just to say, hey, just to give one another support, because it is hard.
And I do appreciate it for asking me the questions. And I mean, I feel like, you're making my day, and feeling that we need to do more often, a lot of different things, because I have a lot of different ideas coming up for December 1st, and for people,
Okay.
so for example, I would like to know, maybe in December 1st we go live and things like that, and I would like to ask you what you done in your life so you can be a long-term survivor, what things that you done, things like that, and I tell you about what I done
Right.
too, but we can save it for later. I mean,
Okay.
we this is just, for me, it's like it's like I don't know how to say. I mean, I've been looking for this for the longest. I mean, and sometimes
Wow.
I haven't been able to connect with the right person. And you're the one. I mean, you're the one God brought me into my life, and to make it different, and a lot of
Wow.
different people that we need to do. I
Oh,
feel
I appreciate that.
no, I feel privileged that is wow. I mean, this is gonna be powerful, and I hope people to
Wow.
learn that there's people like you and me.
So, 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 do you have a lot of Hispanics who are living with HIV?
Yeah, we do, but the thing is, they don't want to come out like me. They're not open about it. I don't know. For some reason, they're scared, or for some reason, they're gonna think if I go to this particular organization that deal with gay, they're gonna be gay. Look at me. I go to everywhere. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So, some people
Right.
feel like that way. Is I don't know. It's kind of difficult. I'm the only one so far, and the social media that is
So,
open about it.
so, are a lot of the Hispanics now? When you say gay, do you for the Hispanics who are living with HIV, is it that they are gay, or are they heterosexual, or were they born with it? I mean, it can happen in different ways, right?
Well, some people, I learned it through your culture. It's called download. So I don't know. Some people say there might be some people download, but the thing is, I don't know why. I mean, I started a lot of groups, you know, a lot of groups that
Right.
they want me to be part of it, because I told you, look, we gotta have a group for heterosexuals, and guess what? I did it,
Right.
but there's not that many people showing up. I don't know why. Maybe because we're
Yeah.
living longer. We doing well whatever we want. I mean, I don't know, but there's people, they don't show up no matter whatever you do, unless you got the cash, and you tell it, hey, I bet you
Right.
say I give you $100 if you come. You're gonna see a lot of people coming. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
So,
it's
so, so, so yeah, this seems very. This is like a heavy topic here with the Hispanic community, I see, because with the Black community, we're pretty much, we have a lot of warriors out there already speaking about HIV, whether we're gay, heterosexual, man, woman, whatever you want to consider yourself. We're already out there, but you don't see much of the, Hispanic community really talking about HIV. And I'm just trying to figure out why. Like, is it religious purposes? Is it because of the Hispanic background? Is it because people have to have this look, that, if I have it and I don't have a look, then I need not talk about it. But even if you're not, even if you're in a Hispanic community and you're not HIV positive, right? You still want to educate. You still want to be educated about HIV.
of course. I mean, that's the main focus. But let me tell you about my Hispanic community. This is the thing that they think. Like myself, right? I'm one of those people that, hey, it's not gonna happen to me, because look, I'm not gay, I'm not a drug
Right,
addict, so I was not in those populations. I say,
right.
until one day I realized I went to do like a regular checkup, like a regular medical checkup, and they told me that I was positive.
Yeah.
And see, that day I say, wow,
Wow.
man, it just, it blew my mind. And I pray to God a lot, because I believe in God 100%, and and he told me,
Right.
look, educate yourself, do what you have to do, and become. I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel one of those disciples that I want to preach the
Right.
HIV and everybody. It doesn't matter Hispanic, whatever. But my main focus is two populations right now, heterosexual and senior, because
Right.
thank God that we're living longer. Look at me. I mean, I'll be hopefully
Yeah.
in March 53, and I never
Wow.
realized that
Cool.
I'll be 53.
I'm a March birthday too.
So March what?
March
Oh,
26th.
so I beat you to it. No, I'm on March 18th. So, but
Oh, okay, so you're a Pisces, I'm an Aries.
yeah,
Okay.
of course. But and also we kind of like we don't talk about sex education too. That's a no issue in the Hispanic community.
Right.
It's like a taboo.
Really?
They don't. I mean, nobody do that. I mean, so
So it's talking about sex in the Hispanic community a hush or a no-no? Is that just like a no-no type of subject, or is it a way to speak about it without being, you know, without making the community uncomfortable
I,
per se?
I would say that the fact is that um, the man is the one who run the house, so the men can do whatever they want. They can go up and do whatever they
Oh,
want. But when it come
okay.
with HIV, it's like you were saying just now. We just don't talk about it. I mean, unless one of your family members
Wow.
become positive. But my main thing is about the HIV community is that they we need to have a lot of role model, like myself and whoever
Right.
willing to do it because there's not that many who's open like myself, and I'm open because
Wow.
I've been living with HIV for 33 years, and every time,
Wow.
thank you, and every time that I do good things in my community, God bless me. There's so many things that I want to share with you today, maybe today or December 1st, but
Okay.
I'm always doing things, I just finished doing
Right.
I know you do have a health department over there where you are, right? The health
Yes.
department.
Yeah.
So I just
Yes.
finished doing a video that is gonna be all over.
Um, Probably not because I used to be in the HIV community. So I've got certified in HIV testing and counseling. I used to go out to churches and the jail systems. I used to go into group homes. I spoke to the youth. I used to do a group. And I also used to work for a company here in Baltimore called Sisters Together and Reaching. And they dedicated their organization to people like us living with HIV. So I had a few years of being in the field. I stopped, when I got married years back, I stopped the field because my ex-spouse was military. So now moving forward, I decided to just try to do my own platform. I try to link up with other individuals who are living with HIV. So I have had an opportunity to meet other people on Instagram who are HIV warriors. So including yourself. So
Thank you.
that's been awesome for me. But
No, I appreciate it.
um,
And the thing about it is, I don't know how to thank you because look at you, right? You're not even Hispanic, and you care for everybody's issues, and I feel ashamed to say that about my community. It's a shame that a woman like yourself and this I don't give up, because my community is kind of difficult. I
yeah.
don't know if you want to talk about how it is in the black community because the Hispanic community they're difficult
Hmm.
to deal with. I don't know why. I mean, it's just people that they don't get it. I mean, they're
Yeah.
unbelievable. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's just HIV is just one of those topics that's really touchy for a lot of people. You feel me? I think at the end of the day, I think it's how it's presented. I don't know if they have organizations that had, like for example, there was we had women groups for HIV positives and negative. So for the negative group, it actually was a breakdown as to how to talk about HIV, what it meant, how to be safe, how to talk to your partner about it. It was a whole breakdown. So it was a curriculum built around how to educate people. We even had a youth group called Zawadi, which means the gift in Swahili. And the youth were able to get educated about HIV and go out into the streets and educate their own peers about using condoms, safe sex practices, and not having sex at all. So it all varied on the teen, of course. But I think that HIV is just really one of those hard topics. I mean, people just don't sit at dinner tables or in their homes and just say, hey, y'all, let's talk about HIV. So it can be really hard, like you said, unless someone comes up with HIV or within their family or a friend come up with HIV and now they want to, have all these questions about it. But I think if you did more platforms like this, and like you said, I don't speak Spanish. I know some, but I
No,
don't know
no,
a lot.
no.
But
That's one thing. If you don't mind, I share with you. I mean, through the. I mean, hopefully, if you will continue doing this, I promise you, you'll be bilingual in no time. I mean, I'm telling you,
okay, great.
and with I teach you, and the most important thing that you hear, I know we'll be looking forward to do this for the longest, and I appreciate
Yeah,
it, and the main thing that I did today because I want to share with the people that we did just, I mean, I don't know if you the opportunity to come to the International Stigma Conference. We just, did it just now, but maybe you were busy because I know your mom, so it's a lot of issues that you
yeah,
gotta go through and all of that. But please
right.
find me someone like you. I mean, I talked to some ladies that I connect with, but see what so hopefully they come together and but it's
So do you know any others? Have you met any other folks here on Instagram
yeah.
who's living with?
I mean,
Okay.
a few of them, but they never go live. Sometimes they do, but it's like this is the thing, right? The thing about it is
Hmm.
that people they don't keep their word. They say, "Yeah, we're gonna do it together,
Okay.
this and that." Guess what? I'm still
Yeah.
waiting, and I'm the only one. And they
Right.
say, "No, we're gonna do this." I connect with a few people. They say, um, you're the first person. Like I was saying, I feel blessed and thank God that He answered my prayer. I mean, you're the first one. I mean, I've been trying to do it for the longest, so they know that HIV
Wow.
can happen to anyone. Look at yourself, your mom,
Yes.
all the different things. So I try to get rid of the
Hmm.
stigma right there and there,
Yeah.
and for my community
Yeah.
too. But
Yes. I think with your community, I care about everyone. So that's number one. I don't look at race. I don't look at how much money. I don't look at your background. I don't care nothing about that. At the end of the day, with people, and when you have a passion, and like I said, having HIV is not easy to live with at all. But I took it as a positive because I decided that I'm not going to allow me having HIV to discourage me or make me feel less than or make me feel belittled in any kind of way. Because anything that we go through in life is a story. It's like it's a story. It's to help others. It's to enlighten people. It's to educate others. And that's how I look at HIV. I was 24 when I got diagnosed and knew nothing much about HIV. And growing up, I didn't hear it in my home, and if you did hear it on the streets, they were using other terms like the bug, the grid, or that gay disease. I mean, you just heard all these other terms. And so if you're young, you're not analyzing those type of terms. And I found out by actually getting hospitalized because I thought that I was in college. I was already a young mom. So I thought that I was being hospitalized because I was stressed out with college and work and raising a child. And it took me twice to go into the hospital to find out that I was HIV positive. And so that was like a wake up call for me. And from there, I just ran with it. I decided that I was just going to do my best to help educate people and not hold my head down because of what I have, because I'm still human. I'm still the same person. I'm just living with something. It's a part of me. And HIV doesn't exempt anyone, whether you're man, woman, even if you're married, sad to say. I was in groups with women who contracted HIV from their own spouses because their spouses was too ashamed to let their wives know that they were HIV positive.
wow. But I believe,
And I didn't do drugs. I didn't do drugs. I'm a heterosexual woman. I was with a man for 2 years who just never ever like mentioned that he was HIV positive. And even after I got diagnosed and asked him, he still wouldn't admit it. He still wouldn't tell me. He wouldn't get tests. I asked him to get a test, and even after I got trained to test for HIV, I was like, well, let me test you. He wouldn't do it. And so it just got to a point where I gave up on that. You know, the answers was already there in a sense when he decided that he didn't want to get a test and he didn't want to actually tell me that that's what he had. And so I decided to move on with my life, and I was able to have 2 extra kids and who's negative. My ex-spouse is negative. I was with him for over 10 years. So just because you have HIV doesn't mean you can transmit it either. You know, if you're taking meds and you're non-detectable, you can infect your partner or your babies.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I mean, I'm glad that you did that, and what I'm gonna tell you about what I feel about HIV. You know, I feel that it's a controllable disease. That if you do everything that you're supposed to do, you can live a long life. You know, HIV will not stop you in what you do. I mean, it haven't stopped me. I mean, I continue doing what I'm doing, and I'm taking my medicine faithfully, like every day. I exercise. I do different things, you know, and but you know, people have to realize that we're making a difference on people's life, and that's why you know I'm glad that you came with me and you know discuss all the different issues. This is just hopefully it's gonna be the beginning of a good relationship between you and me, doing things in the community, and at least you know through the media, and it's excited to you know maybe we can call it a what is it called, a show. I mean, we gotta have a name for us.
Yeah, we can definitely come up with a name, and we can talk more and try to come up with a plan to reach the Hispanic community, because I would love to coexist in a sense with you so that we can combat this and help them become educated and not be so closed off to this.
I mean, we do what we can, but like I was saying, I don't give up, and the Hispanic community is kind of. Oh, I don't know. That's a piece of sorry about that. But we're not gonna give up, because I believe that sooner or later, if the more stuff we do, I think people are gonna come out, and we're gonna be able to reach a lot of people. And but another question: whenever you wanna finish, we finish, right? But how do you say this, or how does it work? Where did this video go? Because this is the first time I'm kind of new on this. So what happened after we finish? How we can put in different media, because you know more than me.
So once we finish, I guess you'll hit. It's supposed to be a button on here where you can just hit, and then it'll go off. You'll just exit out, and then you can actually share it. It's an arrow. It should be an arrow on your right-hand side of your phone where you can share the video.
Okay.
At the bottom part of the screen, you can actually share this video for others to view it and look at too.
Do you? I mean, I gotta ask you for your permission. Do you mind if I share it to Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok? Because I do a lot of different things, and I wonder if you can maybe later on, and next time we come, it can go live directly to those social media. Like, for example, we are live right now, and then we can go direct. We don't have to do nothing. Automatic and go to please. Facebook, Instagram. Or do you have to have an account for you, or I already have an account, but I don't know if you
like I can actually share this on my end, and you can also share it on your end. Yeah. So I can actually share it.
Okay, let's try it, please. How can I share it? Let's say let's go to Facebook. So where do you go?
Okay.
Because I see different things in the bottom.
Well, I can't really show you how on here, but once we get off the video, it's going to be a box that says share, and then they have share to Instagram and share to Facebook on there. Once you get off, once we get off
But
live.
let me ask you a question. I believe this. I could be wrong. Do you think it's better if you go like through Facebook because it's more people instead of Instagram? I know you always see your Instagram, but I think it's more people are there instead of Instagram. What do you think?
Okay, so for live, we would have to probably go live on Facebook.
Do you have an account there? Because
Yeah.
I don't have you on Facebook. I think.
Yes, I can actually send it to you.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know
I
you
can.
had to. Maybe you had to go. I know, appreciate it. I don't want to take more of your time, but it's up to you. Whatever. I'm here to onto whatever you decide to. But
Okay, great.
just
But
let me
it
know.
was nice
Next
talking
time
to
we can
you.
go Facebook, and then we can bring it here and everywhere because I know it's a way everywhere.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, that's fine. So we can chat more. You can actually DM me, or you can exchange numbers once I get off, and then we can talk more about how we can do that.
Please, I put it into your private profile, and I'm glad that we finally did this. God bless you, and God bless your family. Everything, and
Yes, thank you.
I'm looking forward to a day that you can do it. Or, hopefully December 1st or before that, whenever you
Right.
can.
Right.
In the meantime,
Thank
send you a
you.
hug and a kiss. Thank you for everything that you're doing, and I'll be in touch.
Okay, see
Take
you.
care, baby.
Bye bye.